Hi everyone, well it's 2026 and it's still within time to do some predictions for 2026. I've been predicting gold and silver going up for quite a while, so pat on the back. I think it's fair to say I can still predict that. I've been predicting it in the past, so I'm being consistent. Gold is now 5,000 US an ounce and silver is over 110 US dollars per ounce. And I think there's a very important reason why, and that is because as technology increases and we start to achieve many things like self-driving cars, self-driving taxis, electric flight, health successes, health outcomes, all sorts of technological outcomes, people want the value anchors, the ancient value anchors of gold and silver. So gold and silver will continue to do well. Diversification makes sense. Prediction number one, probably not too controversial. Prediction number two, the AI bubble is not really a bubble. It's going to keep on going. The reality is vast quantities of information in the form of text, audio, video, pictures, telegraph, all manner of data have been created. The raw data itself, though, ultimately becomes noise if you can't convert it into signal. We don't have billions and trillions of years as humans to do that. Therefore, we need AI. And instead of taking billions or trillions of years, you can convert huge amount of data into signal within a couple of seconds by getting AI systems to do it for you. So there's just too much out there, too much data, too much technological data that we've created in the last couple hundred years. It's only going to get bigger. You must have AI, must have AI to process it. That's what's being missed in this debate. Yes, there's vendor financing. Yes, it looks circular, but it is highly, highly profitable. The hyperscalers can afford it, and they are, and they're spending. And this one, people are not looking back. They're not going to weak at the knees. They're not second-guessing themselves. They are spending big time over multiple years, multiple hundreds of billions, even trillions of dollars. That's just the reality, not an AI bubble. That's going to keep on going. You can't fight that trade. That trade is gigantic. Now, what else is going to happen? Well, the US administration has introduced these investment accounts for children, similar to universal basic saving from birth. I've always advocated that, and financial literacy in schools. And also you'll see cryptification with stablecoins finally becoming legal once the House of Representatives, Congress, and the US Senate reconcile their bills on stablecoins, and markets will effectively become 24/7/52 per time, or quite quickly, but it'll automatically happen. The big banks in America signing up to that. What that means is that public finances will be at least able to wash their face, which is very important, because you cannot have governments and their public finances being break-even or even somewhat profitable unless you allow business hours around the clock when people want to trade. But one. Number two, you have to have universal basic saving from birth and financial literacy in schools so that people are brought up knowing what money is and how to deal with it within reason. It won't eliminate bankruptcy, personal bankruptcies. You'll still have financial issues, but you'll smooth out a lot of problems if you have universal basic saving from birth or investment accounts and financial literacy in schools, and cryptification, stablecoins, and the blockchain providing 24/7/52 trading. So tax revenue can catch up. So you have more transactions, therefore tax revenue catches up. Therefore, public finances can become balanced or reasonably balanced. Now, you still can't have government waste. There's all sorts of problems with the health system in America and perverse incentives in there, which you can learn about on other podcasts. But public finances can be made to work reasonably if you have universal basic saving from birth or investment accounts, as the US administration is looking to bring in, plus financial literacy in schools, and cryptification, blockchain, stablecoins, once the US Senate passes the market structure bill and reconciles it with the Clarity Act from the US House of Representatives. That will make a whole lot of things better, much, much better, and it goes directly to what we're talking about in relation to public finances, which is important as America heads towards 40 trillion of public debt, rather a lot of money. Those are my predictions. Please tell me what you think. Thanks.